Your dog just licked your hand for the 10th time in the last 5 minutes, and you're starting to wonder, is this normal, or is something actually wrong? Here's something most dog owners never realize. Constant licking isn't just a cute habit or a random quirk. In many cases, it's your dog trying to tell you something important, and if you ignore it, you could be missing early warning signs of stress, pain, or even a medical condition that needs attention right now. Stick with me for the next few minutes because I'm going to walk you through 5 real reasons your dog might be licking you constantly. And by the end of this video, you'll know exactly what to look for and what to do about it. Before we dive in, if you're someone who loves dogs and wants to understand them better, do me a quick favor and hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. It genuinely helps this channel grow, and it means more videos like this one, packed with real, practical advice for you and your furry friend. Okay, now let's get into it. Let's start with the most common reason, and honestly, the one that surprises people the least once they hear it. Affection and bonding. Dogs are pack animals by nature, and licking is one of the earliest forms of communication they learn. Think about it. When puppies are born, their mother licks them to clean them, to comfort them, and to bond with them. That behavior gets wired into their brain from day one. So when your adult dog licks you, in many cases, they're doing the exact same thing their mother did for them, showing affection, comfort, and connection. It's their way of saying, I trust you and you're part of my pack. Some dogs will lick your face, others prefer your hands, and some will even lick your feet when you walk through the door. If your dog seems relaxed, their tail is wagging gently, and the licking happens mostly during calm, happy moments, like when you get home from work or when you're relaxing on the couch together. This is likely just love in its purest doggy form. There's nothing to worry about here. In fact, many veterinarians and animal behaviorists agree that mutual affection, including licking, strengthens the emotional bond between dogs and their owners. So if this is your dog, you can relax a little. But stick around because the next reasons are a bit more important to understand. The second reason is something a lot of owners overlook completely: taste and scent. Here's a fact that might surprise you. A dog's sense of taste and smell is dramatically stronger than ours, and human skin naturally carries a slightly salty taste due to sweat. If you've just finished a workout, or if you've been cooking and your hands still carry traces of food, your dog's nose and tongue are going to pick up on that instantly. Dogs are curious creatures, and licking is literally how they explore the world around them, almost like how a baby puts things in their mouth to understand what it is. So if you notice your dog suddenly becomes obsessed with licking your hands right after you've eaten something, or after you've applied lotion or sunscreen, this is probably just simple curiosity and taste-driven behavior. It's harmless in most cases, but here's a small caution. Some lotions, sunscreens, and even certain foods contain ingredients that can be mildly toxic to dogs. Things like xylitol, which is found in sugar-free products, or certain essential oils in skincare items, can cause real problems if a dog licks them repeatedly or in large amounts. So while the behavior itself is natural, it's worth being mindful of what's actually on your skin when your dog starts going in for a lick. Now let's move to reason number 3, and this is where things start to shift from cute behavior to pay closer attention. Anxiety and stress. Dogs, just like humans, develop coping mechanisms when they're feeling anxious, nervous, or overwhelmed. For a lot of dogs, licking becomes a self-soothing behavior, almost like how a person might bite their nails or tap their foot when they're nervous. If your dog is licking you excessively, especially during moments of change, like when you have guests over, during thunderstorms, fireworks, or even after a move to a new house, this could be a sign of anxiety. Separation anxiety is another huge trigger here. Dogs who struggle when their owner leaves the house often develop repetitive licking behaviors, sometimes even licking themselves excessively, which can lead to skin issues over time. Watch for other signs alongside the licking, things like pacing, whining, excessive panting when it's not hot, or hiding in unusual places. If you notice these signs together with the constant licking, your dog might be dealing with more stress than you realized. The good news is that anxiety in dogs is very manageable once you identify it. Simple things like maintaining a consistent routine, providing a safe, quiet space for your dog, and gradually desensitizing them to their triggers can make a huge difference. In more severe cases, talking to your veterinarian about anxiety management options is absolutely worth doing. Reason number 4 is one that catches a lot of owners off guard because it's not about behavior at all, it's about health. Underlying medical issues. Sometimes constant licking, especially if it's directed at a specific part of your body or even at themselves, can be a sign that something is physically wrong with your dog. Here's an interesting angle a lot of people don't know about. Some dogs have been observed reacting to changes in a person's body, including skin changes, unusual scents caused by hormonal shifts, or even blood sugar fluctuations in people with diabetes. While your dog obviously can't diagnose anything, that heightened sense of smell we talked about earlier means they can sometimes pick up on subtle changes before you even notice them yourself. But more commonly, if your dog is excessively licking themselves, particularly their paws, legs, or belly, this could point to allergies, skin infections, fleas, or even digestive discomfort. Nutritional deficiencies can also play a role here. A lack of certain vitamins or an imbalanced diet can cause dogs to develop unusual licking habits as their body tries to compensate. If you notice redness, hair loss, a strong odor, or your dog seems uncomfortable when you touch a certain area, this is a clear signal that it's time for a vet visit. Don't wait around hoping it resolves on its own, because catching these issues early almost always leads to easier and less expensive treatment. And now, reason number 5, the one that ties everything together, attention-seeking behavior. Dogs are incredibly smart, and they learn very quickly what gets a reaction out of you. If your dog has figured out that licking you results in you talking to them, petting them, laughing, or even just looking at them, they're going to repeat that behavior again and again, because in their mind, it works. This is especially common in households where a dog might be feeling a little understimulated or bored. If your dog isn't getting enough physical exercise or mental stimulation throughout the day, licking becomes an easy way to create interaction with you, even if that interaction is you gently pushing them away or saying, "Stop." To a dog, any attention is often better than no attention at all. If this sounds like your dog, the solution isn't to punish the behavior, but to redirect it. Make sure your dog is getting enough daily exercise, mental enrichment through puzzle toys or training sessions, and quality one-on-one time with you that doesn't involve licking. Over time, as their needs are met in healthier ways, this attention-seeking licking tends to naturally decrease. So let's quickly recap what we covered, because understanding these 5 reasons can genuinely change how you interact with your dog going forward. First, affection and bonding, which is completely natural and nothing to worry about. Second, taste and scent, driven by your dog's incredibly powerful sense of smell. Third, anxiety and stress, which needs a closer look if paired with other nervous behaviors. Fourth, underlying medical issues, which should never be ignored, especially if the licking is directed at your dog's own body. And fifth, attention-seeking behavior, which is simply your dog learning what works to get your focus. The key takeaway here is this: not all licking is the same, and paying attention to the context, the frequency, and your dog's overall body language will tell you almost everything you need to know. A relaxed, happy dog licking you occasionally during cuddle time is very different from a dog obsessively licking their paws every single night. If you've made it this far, I really appreciate you sticking around, and I'd love to hear from you. Drop a comment down below and let me know which of these 5 reasons matches your dog the most. Do they lick you out of pure love, or have you noticed some of these other signs we talked about today? Your comments genuinely help me understand what you want to see more of on this channel, so don't be shy. Jump in and share your dog's story. And if you found this video helpful, please take a second to share it with another dog owner who might be wondering the exact same thing. You never know, this video might help someone catch a health issue early, simply because they understood what their dog was trying to tell them. Taking care of a dog isn't just about feeding them and taking them for walks. It's about learning their language, and licking is one of the clearest ways they communicate with us every single day. The more you understand these behaviors, the stronger your bond with your dog becomes. And honestly, that's what makes the whole journey of being a dog owner so rewarding. So the next time your dog leans in for a lick, take a moment to think about what they might actually be telling you. It could be love, it could be curiosity, or it could be a gentle nudge that something needs your attention. Either way, you're now equipped with the knowledge to understand the difference. Thank you so much for watching all the way to the end. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss the next one, because we've got plenty more dog behavior breakdowns coming your way that you genuinely don't want to miss. Give this video a like if it helped you understand your furry friend a little better. Drop your thoughts in the comments, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care of your dogs, and I'll catch you next time.